Hello, my name is Julie Patton, and I'm a pharmacist. And I'd like to take this opportunity to talk to you about a very important service that many pharmacies across the nation are beginning to offer. Vaccines. Now, what is a vaccine? Normally, when a person gets sick, it takes time for your immune system to build up what are called antibodies. Now, antibodies are what the immune system makes to kill the germs that make us sick. So what can we do to prevent feeling sick? We have immunizations. Immunizations give you a weakened or dead form of the germs that make you sick. By doing this, we prevent the germs from being able to make you feel sick because they are so weak. But it also gives your immune system time to build up antibodies so that in the future, the germs will no longer make you sick because you will already have the antibodies to protect against them. So why is it important to become vaccinated? Well, diseases like polio and smallpox are now rare due to vaccinations. We need to keep giving these vaccinations in order to keep the rates of the occurrence of these diseases down. If we stop vaccinating, these diseases will come back. Another benefit of vaccinating people is it saves you time and money. Think of those days you have to stay home sick and not be able to do anything, or all that money it costs to go to the doctor. By vaccinating, you're protecting yourself from these things happening, and you get to feel better longer. So what can pharmacists do for you? Well, to help busy doctors and make it more convenient for the patients, pharmacists have stepped in to help make sure that people are getting vaccinated. With extended weekday hours and being open on weekends, any patient is able to walk to their corner drugstore and meet face-to-face with their pharmacist with no appointment. This way, you can get your vaccines when it's convenient for you. So you may be thinking, are pharmacists qualified to give immunizations? Well, with the increased need in vaccinations, up-and-coming pharmacists are now trained during their programs in school in order to properly learn to give vaccinations. Also, many pharmacy associations and other healthcare systems offer licensed programs to train pharmacists to give vaccinations. These include training pharmacists on vaccine storage, handling, vaccination schedules, administration techniques, and side effects. So the next time you need an immunization, put your trust in your neighborhood pharmacist. Next, we're going to show you some scenes that help show how valuable pharmacists are in the process of immunizations. Here, we have an elderly man who is worried about shingles who has come to his pharmacist for help.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Are you the pharmacist?
I sure am. You want to have a seat?
Yes, I would. I have a question for you.
Okay.
I have this friend of mine who has this terrible pain, and I'm wondering, he said it was called shingles.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering, is there anything that I could do to prevent this from happening?
Well, actually there is. There is a vaccine on the market called Zostavax that I could give you.
Okay, is this something that I have to get every day, or what's the deal with that?
It's a one-time deal. I do have to ask, because you look a little young. How old are you?
Oh, thank you. I'm actually 63.
Okay, it's for patients that are over 60. And what you'll have to do is go contact your doctor and bring me back a prescription, and I can give you the vaccine here.
So I have to go make an appointment with my doctor?
Well, if you would like, I could actually contact your doctor and see if I can get it over the phone.
Okay, that'd be great. I'd appreciate that.
Okay, why don't you give me about 30 minutes and do a little shopping and come back, and I'll see if I can get you the shot.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Here, a young woman comes in curious about an ad she saw for a medication on TV.
What other questions do you have for me?
I don't think I have anything about the prescription, but I was watching TV the other day and I saw this commercial. It had like all these girls. They were saying something about one less, and then it was like a drug with a G.
Yeah, you're talking about Gardasil.
Okay. Can you tell me what that is for?
Yeah, actually it's to prevent 4 forms of a disease called HPV.
Okay.
And it actually helps prevent 2 forms of cervical cancer and 2 forms of genital warts.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be good. I have cancer in my family, so I'm interested in that. Now, do you have to be a certain age to get that, or?
You need to be between 9 and 26 years of age.
Okay, perfect. And how's that done? Is this like a one-time thing, like the flu shot, or is it?
It's a little bit different than the flu shot. You actually get a total of 3 shots. Okay. You can get the first shot whenever it's convenient for you, and then your second one has to be 2 months after your first one, and then your third one is 6 months after your first one.
Okay. And like, how do I set that up? And who do I need to talk to?
Well, you're actually going to need to talk to your doctor because you're going to need a prescription. And you also need to make sure it's right for you, so you're going to need to talk to your doctor. And then they'll set up your appointments for you.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds good. Well, thank you. You've been very helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a nice day.
You too.
Here, you'll see a traveler that comes into the pharmacy for his prescription, only to find out some very important information he needs to know before he travels the world.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Are you the pharmacist?
I sure am. Why don't you have a seat?
Okay, sure. I have this prescription here, and it has 12 refills on it, but I was wondering if I can get 3 refills right now.
Okay. Why do you need 3 refills?
Actually, I'm going overseas. I'm going to visit my relatives in India.
Okay. Just have a quick question for you. Have you gotten all your immunizations that you need to go overseas?
No, actually, I haven't gotten any.
Okay, well, I know for sure that you do need the typhoid immunization. So what you're going to need to do is go to your doctor. He'll have the record of all of the vaccinations that you have gotten.
Okay.
And he can tell you which ones exactly that you need for going over to India.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure you don't get over there and get something that just makes you get real
Yeah,
sick
that would be
and
terrible.
not enjoy
I
your
agree.
trip.
Yeah.
Okay? So why don't you go ahead and do that, and I will get these ready for you. Give me about 15 minutes.
Okay. Thank
Okay?
you very much.
Yep.
Not only are pharmacists qualified to administer vaccinations, they also are a very good source of information for questions or anything you might want to know about vaccinations. For more information about international requirements for immunizations, visit the Centers for Disease Control website. Next, a diabetic patient comes in wondering about where she can get a flu shot.
Okay. Just one final thing with this, and just make sure you remember to test your blood sugar 4 times a day. Okay?
4 times.
Yep.
Got it.
What questions do you have for me?
I have a question. I was in the doctor's office today getting the prescription, and he had mentioned something about how diabetics, it's really important to get the flu shot every year. He didn't have time, though, today to do it, so I was wondering if you knew any places in the area where I could get that done or something like that.
Yeah, we're actually having a flu clinic tomorrow from 11 to 2, so you can come back and get your flu shot here.
Oh, I didn't know pharmacies did that.
Yeah, actually, I'm certified to give vaccinations, so what you'll do tomorrow is come back, and all you have to do is pay us $25, and we'll give you your shot.
And I don't need a prescription or need to set up an appointment or anything?
Nope, not at all. Just come walk in as you are.
Oh, okay. Well, perfect. Then I guess I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, sounds good.
Oh, hello again. As you can see, pharmacists are very important in not only administering vaccinations, but also educating people about them as well. As was shown by some of the scenes here today, pharmacists aren't always able to administer the actual immunization themselves, but it's important to remember that they are a great resource for any information you may need about an immunization. For details about which immunizations are offered at your local pharmacy, visit your neighborhood drugstore. Your pharmacist will be able to meet with you one-on-one and tell you exactly what's available. You can also feel free to give them a call. We're here to help. For additional information, visit the Centers for Disease Control website or the American Pharmacists Association website. Thank you, good night, and good health.